We've been married for 15 years. How do I tell my husband I want to open our marriage? I know how it sounds, but I'm still 100% sexually satisfied by him. It's just I'm getting more and more curious about swinging since one of my friends tried it with her husband. I don't want to do anything without him because I don't even think I could get any arousal without him. I want this to be a shared experience. But still I'm scared he will misinterpret my request and think I want to see other men without him. Which is not what I want at all. I just want us to try new kinky things. I don't know why I'm so scared because we are both really open on this subject and we have done some crazy things in the past in public. Exhibitionism, threesome, etc. I'm just scared this would cross a line for him, so I'm still hesitating. Opening your marriage and swinging isn't the same thing. Be clear about what you want and don't pull stunts off. Your husband deserves clarity on this. As much as you do. Establish boundaries in advance and then talk to your husband about them. Stress that you only plan on doing these things with him. Not alone. This isn't a random side topic. Be direct about it. It sounds more like you're about 89% sexually satisfied by your husband. How to kill your marriage 101. I think you need to realize how much this could affect your marriage. There is a very high chance he says no and an equally high chance he is very offended and devastated by this. If this matters more than stability in your relationship, then go for it. But be prepared to really hurt your husband. Are you sure that you're satisfied at 100? Gif Giffy B Yule 6 Rujgo R Crew CDL. In the nicest possible way. If you can't figure out how to start this conversation with a man you've been married to for 15 years, we're not likely to know him any better. Just sit him down. Tell him you want to talk and express what you want and ask if he's open with it. Importantly, let him know it's okay for him to say no and don't pressure him into doing it and later having you both regret it. Bring up the subject with him and ask him on his opinion. That being said, do keep in mind this might pave the road to a divorce. With all due respect, I have yet to hear a happy ending to a marriage where one of the partners wanted to open it up, while the other didn't. How would you honestly feel if your husband sat you down and said, "Honey, I want to have sex with other women. But it's okay because I want you to watch." Think of it as a shared experience. It's already over and you don't even know it. So you want to fuck your friend's husband? To be frank, if you don't know how to have the conversation after 15 years of marriage, I have doubts that your relationship is strong enough to endure an open relationship swinging. It takes an incredibly high level of communication, comfort and complete trust, or it will end badly. You should probably keep this one in fantasy land. Schrodinger's wife, I guess. Simultaneously satisfied with her husband while wanting to explore strange dick. I love all of these poly-swing open relationship people who these days try to come up with these convoluted justifications for their lifestyle. Just say you want more dick and pussy. You're not fooling anyone. Just stop lying to yourself and the rest of us. I would go straight to divorce if my partner asked that of me. Basically, you want a divorce with extra steps. Good luck in destroying your marriage and your husband. How to ruin a marriage speedrun edition. LMFAO. You have to wonder if even 20 of these posts are real. IDK anymore. Bring it up while you're having sex with him. Maybe try something new with him and just broach the question like, have you ever wanted to go to a sex club? That kinda opens up the conversation without you just coming out and saying, "Hey, let's fuck other people." If he is revolted by the thought, you know your answer without committing. Now, if you live in bumfuck nowhere, this may be a harder option to sell. Lol. Sayonara marriage. Wife bangs a couple guys. Husband finally goes out and does it. Falls in love, dumps wife. Wasn't there just a huge post about this a couple months ago? The wife got dumped and she was beside herself. My advice, just split under good terms. There's a 99 chance he will want a divorce. This never ends well. Update us when he requests for a divorce. Poor guy. After 15 years of marriage, you should know your husband well enough to be able to tell him. But just the fact that you're married should already be enough for you to not even be making such thoughts in first place. Focus on your marriage if you don't want to ruin yours and your husband's lives. Don't know if you have children, but if you do, think about them as well. First off, you're obviously not 100% satisfied. Second, it may not be a popular opinion here, but it's my real one. As a husband, I, personally, would not be okay with this and would never be able to get it out of my head. I'm not saying it's immediate grounds for divorce, but I can easily see a slow erosion of the marriage. That being said, you know your husband better than any of us. If you think he'd be down, just be straight up with him. But if you're one doubtful, I'd seriously think this through. If your friend jumped off a bridge, would you? Men aren't shoes. I would definitely divorce my partner if they brought this up to me. Don't be surprised if this ruins your marriage. It doesn't sound like you're 100% satisfied. Every day someone posts about opening up their relationship and it never ends well. People should just stay single if you want to sleep around. Just be honest and tell him, but be prepared for this to be a deal breaker. You don't, no matter the reason. If you want to start having strange penises inside you, it will get weird and may end. Be prepared for that. You want to cheat on your husband but don't know how to bring it up. I wonder why. Thinking face. Nah man, you a hoe. Does your husband also know about your Reddit account? I sure hope that slutty confessions thread you commented on that has since been deleted wasn't from you showing your boobs. For his sake. Opening a marriage is a sure way to ruin it. Swinging open marriage. Several studies conducted over the last 30 years indicate that 97% of open marriages end in divorce. So, might as well go ahead, divorce your husband now and then have sex with anyone you want. Because that is where you are likely headed if you do this. I've also been married for 15 years. If my wife ever told me she wanted to have sex with other men, things would end. If you're 100% satisfied as you claim, you wouldn't be looking into intimate relationships with others. Just be honest and tell him you're not satisfied and want to try sex with other people instead of him. He'll either be really upset or really excited because he's not 100% satisfied with you. No self-respecting man would watch another man sleep with his wife without ending the relationship. Good luck, and I see divorce in the future. You don't wait 15 years after marriage to just now bring this up. If you do this, be prepared for him to leave you. Someone is lying to themselves. Divorce immediately.